What up, everybody? Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know who on the mic. Let's go. Drop that beat.
Drew on the keys on this shit now.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Man Cave Sports Podcast. I'm your host this week. It's your boy Jae Jones. Got my man from in the Four Corners of Wrestling Podcast, my big homie, like no only. Mr. Soul Man Marshall in the building. What's happening with you, big homie? Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Hey, happy Turkey Day, baby. What's going on, man?
Ain't much, man. I'm feeling good, man. It was good to see you. You know what I'm saying? And
hey,
we chopped it up at the Turkey Bowl, man. You know what I'm saying? We was living large, living good, man. How you feel? How'd you enjoy the game?
Man, that shit was lit. I had a good time, and I kept score. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The highlight was everybody was like, man, we up 2 touchdowns. Nah, nigga, we up 2 touchdowns. Man, what's the score? The score is... I'm over there like, motherfuckers, I'm keeping the score. Like, y'all ain't the score.
Right.
What the hell am I over here for? Yo, it was lit. It was a good time.
It was definitely
love
fun
out there. You know, so got the kids out there, you know what I'm saying? It's always good. And the kids highlighted. The kids.
Yeah, the kids was
cooking,
the
MVPs, bro.
They was cooking.
Look, I love all my homies that was out there. I love all of y'all. Our time gone, man. It's for the little.
Hey man, they was out there. They was out there letting y'all know,
bro. It was a couple of cats out there that was doing it. They still had a little juice,
in them. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the young boys, my man had a pick six, and a couple of young cats had the pick six.
Yeah.
Took it back to the house.
Man.
Hey, it was a beautiful thing. People came out, donated to the community. It was beautiful, man. You know me, I love everybody. And hey, Turkey Day. I'm a little sauced up. I might get a little R-rated show today. And I was talking about keeping it a family show next time I'm on. Shit, we about to take cuffs off. It's the holidays.
Hey, you know what though? It was definitely a great time, and that's what I tell y'all, man. Like 613, man. 613 Faye, we building something different over here, man. I'm blessed and thankful to be a part of this team because I know the direction that we're headed into. And I know with you guys in the Four Corners of Wrestling, Sisters in Facts, gaming, I know, you know what I'm saying? Once everything is in motion, we're gonna be difficult to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on and popping. So get with us.
Like that No Limit Tank back in the day. We about to run over stuff. We about to take over. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be coming out with CD albums and CD covers, and y'all gonna be like, yo, y'all ain't dropping my man. Like, man, them shits dropped like 6 months ago, man. You gotta keep up, baby. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep up.
We're gonna be coming out with content after content. And speaking of that, man, y'all can find us on Apple Podcasts. Y'all can find us on Spotify. Y'all can find us on YouTube at 613 Faye. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and drop a comment as well. You know what I'm saying? Give us those 5 stars. Turn on the notifications, all that. You know what I'm saying? 5 stars on Apple and Spotify. Drop a comment. Let us know what you want to hear, what you think about the show. On social media, we on 613 Faye. Twitter, 613 Faye DMV. On IG, 613 Faye on Facebook. So I'm Jae Jones on Twitter, IG, Facebook, and TikTok. So hit me on there. Marshall, Soul Man, let them know where they can find you at, bro.
Oh, Mr. Soul on Twitter, Soul Man Simmons on Instagram. You know, hit us up on In the Four Corners of Wrestling. You know what I mean? One of the hottest Facebook groups on Facebook right now.
Yes, sir.
You know, we got over 200 members. Like I said on the show, we're trying to get 2 million. Come on, check us out. I guarantee you, hey, we're going to have you laughing. Wrestling is back. And sports and wrestling has once again come together.
You know,
and I love it.
George Kittle and when they was in Mexico.
Yep. Yes, sir. Sarah Madonna.
Yeah.
Zero fear, baby. Zero
Definitely.
fear. I love it.
So that's
I
why
love
we
it.
had to hit y'all with another, another combo podcast. So you know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. That's what's up, man. So let me ask you this real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's Thanksgiving. Um, I'm sure you had a great Thanksgiving and things of that nature. What's something on your plate that you gotta have?
I'm cranberry sauce.
Really? I'm the
I'm a
fucking
cranberry
opposite.
sauce guy. Yeah, and I don't want the cranberry sauce with the bear. Nah, I'm old school. Give me that canned shit.
Jesus
Like, give me that
Christ.
give me that jelly cranberry sauce with the
He said it was gonna
stuffing.
get X-rated. He said it was gonna
You
get
know,
X-rated. Jesus.
look, let me get that shit right there. That's why G not here there because he disrespected the stuffing. You can't disrespect the stuffing. You got to throw the
Yeah.
stuffing on there with a little bit. I don't eat pork no more. You know, my body's like, you ate pork too much. I was eating pork for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so I can't do the ham
Yeah.
no more. So yeah, it's turkey stuffing, of course, the macaroni and cheese. Like everybody has all the
Yeah.
macaroni and cheese, stuffing, deviled eggs, or either turkey or ham. I'm a cranberry sauce guy. I need my, and it got to be chill. You bet not give me no hot
I ain't,
cranberry sauce, or we fighting.
I ain't giving you none in
I'm gonna
my
have to talk. I'm
house.
gonna have to talk to you outside because I ain't gonna mess up none of your stuff in your house. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Jeez. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. And
Yeah. What
what's
about
something
you?
that you? Me, I'm a potato salad guy, man. Like the
Potato.
potato salad got to hit, bruh.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's got to hit.
My
Point
grandma
blank.
potato
Period.
salad be hitting.
Yeah, you got to hit
Nobody
potato
potato salad
salad.
hit like grandma potato salad.
Yeah, my wife can do a mean potato salad. Like I tell
Oh,
her, hey, yeah, that it's not even a question. We ain't even
oh,
having that conversation.
oh, it's just
That
challenge. That's what I hear.
yeah, nah, man. So what's all right? So that's one thing you gotta have on your plate. What's one thing you nah? I don't want that shit at all. Don't bring it to my house. If you bring it for your own self-serving purposes.
Okra.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to see that slimy shit. Nah, keep that shit in the house.
All right. Cool.
I don't want to see that. I hear people swear by it, like, "Oh man, okra is delicious." But then
Nah.
I say I eat chitlins, right? I
Oh,
I
you
might eat
thugging.
chitlins. You know what I mean? But like I said, hey, look, I might be from the city, but a country upbringing. You know what I
I ain't
mean?
mad
You
at
know,
you.
hey, roots
Chitlins,
in
you a
Southern
nasty. You
Virginia,
said, man, you
South
said it was gonna be
Carolina, North
X-rated.
Carolina. You know what I mean? Hey, let's get it,
Chitlins and
baby.
cranberry sauce. This
Hey, with
motherfucker
the
is something
stuffing,
else.
with the yeah, hey, with everything else, dog. Like I'm the type of person when it comes to like the holidays. I love the holidays. So I'm that family member. I'm walking out the kitchen like this.
Like you serving plates, like you a waiter, banquet
Nah, but
server.
they for me.
I know.
we
Greedy ass. Hey, I ain't mad at you, bro.
got the proteins right here, and we got the carbs over here. You know,
Damn, I ain't mad at you at all, bro. Yeah,
that's how we got to get down,
I've never seen okra at Thanksgiving though. I've never really seen it.
bro. You know
So
what? I never seen crab legs at Thanksgiving until this year. So I ain't sleeping on that. And this was a great Thanksgiving with the moms. Went and checked out some of the homies. And I got
yeah.
kidnapped from the game. After I saw you, I got kidnapped, you know what I'm saying, by family. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my Brody Jock. I told him to watch the joint. We got another viewer. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, man. Drop a
Yeah.
comment too, man. Let us
Yeah.
know.
You heard that, Josh. So drop the comment. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, so hey, it was great, man. I love the
cool.
holidays. I'm a holiday guy, I'm a festive guy, I'm a happy guy, man. How about love?
Man,
What about you,
that's what
man?
we love.
Yeah.
Me,
Nothing on your
man,
plate. Get that shit away from me.
you gonna be mad because you just said it.
Feelings.
Cranberry sauce, man.
Cranberry
I
sauce,
do
hard.
not. I don't mess with cranberry sauce at all, man. Like my mom, she brings it. I tell her like if you want to bring it, you're more than welcome to bring it. But I don't rock with it. I don't eat it. I don't even want to try it. I'm good. I appreciate it. I don't knock those who do eat it. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? So,
I
but
understand. Well, check it out. Next year, when your mom's bringing the cranberry sauce, invite me over and I'll just take your half, okay?
sounds good to me.
My man.
Sounds good to me, bro. Sounds good to me, man. I ain't mad at it at all, man. Cool, man. Cool, man. So hope you all spend some time with your loved ones and y'all kicked it. You ate good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch them holiday leftovers and y'all do what y'all gotta do with those. We can get into a whole segment about leftovers, but we not because we here to talk sports. And let's jump right into it, man. We got the World Cup going on right now. Some little football, as I like to say,
Football.
got the football going on.
European football.
Got the European football going on. And we had a major upset to start the World Cup series off. I don't know if you've been watching it or keeping tabs or been listening, but Argentina, they lost to Saudi Arabia, and it was one of the biggest, if not the biggest, upset in like World Cup history, bruh. Like Saudi Arabia had an 8.7% chance of winning against Argentina, and they beat them 2-1. It was such a huge celebration. It was such a huge thing that the prince, I believe, in Saudi Arabia gave all the workers and all the school kids the day off because Saudi Arabia beat Argentina, bruh. Like, the shit's wild, man.
That's great. I did see that. That was shocking to me.
That shocked
That
shocked
was shocking
everybody.
to me. I was like, okay. And you know what? I'm not even gonna sit here and act like, oh, I know soccer through and through. Now I just learned about soccer because my extent of soccer was like put the ball between the goalpost into the net. You dig what I'm saying? So when I saw and we're watching ESPN and I'm watching Skip and Shannon and everybody, and they're like, yeah, they're favored to win. Then I see them lose. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And soccer over there, like you said, it's a really big deal. It's like American football is to us. And
Yeah.
because it's World Cup series, it's like I feel obligated to say that now, American football and European football, or say however they want to call it, because it's great, dog. It's great, and that's one sport that I think brings a lot of people together, because I think that's like, as y'all said, that's like one of the highest watched venues out there around the world.
Yeah, man. Soccer is
Around
like
the world, man.
Soccer is like, I believe it's the number one sport in the world. Don't get me wrong. I might be wrong, but I definitely know it's top 3 sports in the world.
That's
So
crazy.
And it's amazing to watch these athletes, man. These dudes are, and the foot skills that they have, dribbling skills they have, like some of these shots they get off. I'm like, oh shit, like it's amazing, man. It's definitely something to watch, man.
I want to know how they slide across that grass and not get no grass burns. That's what was fucking me up back in the day when I was a kid. But they be rolling like 15 yards, no grass burns. I know it must be the socks.
Yeah, man. They ain't even got the little shin guards or nothing on. They just out there like,
I watched the USA game, and even though they tied,
yeah,
my man scored the one goal, but a brother. And all I seen, go, was like,
yeah.
I'm like, ooh, I just started rubbing my legs, bro. Like, damn.
Yeah, man. And speaking of the USA, they got they got England coming up. That's their second game. They play England, so they gotta win. They gotta win to avoid from being knocked out. Just like Argentina, both teams gotta win to avoid from getting knocked out. Argentina definitely has to win because they lost. If they lose again, they're out. Argentina came in on a 36 game winning streak, bruh. And it's rumored that the Prince also gifted each player on the team a Rolls Royce Phantom for this win. So this is like a huge ordeal, bro. Like, I know MG, we here in Maryland. I know the sports betting just went live on the mobile devices, man. I know that shit was going crazy, man. Shout out FanDuel, MGM, cut the check.
Cut the check.
CTC. But yeah, it was a huge ordeal, man. And we're gonna see how Argentina bounces back. You gonna watch some of the World Cup coming up this weekend, man?
I am right where I'm sitting at is where I'm gonna be watching it at, and I'm excited to see it. This is what happens once every 4 years.
Yep.
I love the Olympics. I love sports. So something as something like this that comes around so rarely, it's like, come on, man. You gotta That's why it's so
Gotta
big, I
pay
think.
attention.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I'm sitting over here thinking like, how can American football do something like that? Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, can
Man,
we have something
and
like that? That
these
shit is
motherfuckers,
hard.
man, these motherfuckers get hurt so quickly and it's such a brutal sport. It's hard to
Yeah.
be in a tournament style. I mean, we're gonna probably see it in college football. That'll probably be the closest as they expand these college playoffs. In the
Hmm.
next couple of years, they're trying to do something similar. It's not gonna be nowhere near as big as the World Cup, but
Right.
um,
You
yeah,
know
the
what I
World
feel like?
Cup
I'm
is
sorry, go
definitely
ahead.
dope. Nah, I'm just saying it's definitely dope. Like it's like March Madness, but you only get it like every 4 years.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I would say the
So,
equivalent to this would probably be the Pro Bowl. But they're
nah,
so
man,
soft at the Pro Bowl. Hear me
nah,
out. Hear me out. I say that, right? I'm reaching. I'm
yeah,
reaching. But allow me to clarify.
all right,
Because you get everybody you want to see at the Pro Bowl, right?
that's true.
But you say what you say because how they play
Right.
in the Pro Bowl. We ain't seen a good Pro Bowl since Sean Taylor, bro. Let's be honest about that. When
You're
Sean
not
Taylor
gonna
laid
see.
back kicker,
You're not going. We're not gonna see a Pro Bowl like that now no more because they done
right,
scratched
yeah, because
it and
everybody's like, yeah, they want to be
yeah.
safe and be, you know what I'm saying? But that's supposed to be, I think like the World Cup. The World Cup is like you got all the teams, but like I said, it might be a reach,
But the
but
World Cup is competitive
it's
though.
competitive, right? Right. And the Pro
Yeah,
Bowl is supposed to be competitive with the best players, but it's not.
yeah,
And
yeah,
even with the World Cup, you got all the teams from around the world, the best teams, they compete, and you got to make in, and the best teams compete against everybody for the
yeah.
tournament. And it's
So
like,
it's gonna be dope, man.
come
It,
on,
it's it's
girl.
it's great, man. It's great. Now let me ask you this. I asked G who he had. Do you have are you rooting for any team in particular? Who you
I'm
got
going
winning?
USA.
You
I'm
going
going you. I don't
USA?
like I said. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know about soccer. So that's why I say my reference that I just said might have been a major reach. I don't know about soccer, so I'm
It's
going
all right.
USA. I'm going
Ain't nothing
USA.
wrong with that.
USA. USA.
Roll with the home team, baby. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I actually picked Argentina and they came out and lost the first fucking match. I said, oh.
We had to talk about us betting, bro. You said you was.
I said, God. I just looked at this shit. I said, these sorry motherfuckers, man. Every time, man. Every fucking time I choose a team, these motherfuckers lose.
You
I
should have
said,
stuck to your
man,
rule, bro. You should have
I know.
stuck
I
to
didn't. I didn't bet nobody. I was just like, I wanted to see. I wanted to see Messi. Like it's greatness, right? Like
Mhm.
we seen. Well, we thought we saw Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Go out on top. We thought we saw Mike go out on top. You know what I'm saying? Like that's greatness. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I'm a huge Messi. Like I followed his game but I have kept up with him, you know what I'm saying, enough to know that he is great at what he does, his craft. Like, and I just wanted to see him go out on top and I wanted to see him win the World Cup. So that went into my pick. And then these motherfuckers came out and lost. You know what I'm saying? And they actually scored 3 goals, 4 goals, I believe, but 3 of them were called back. So, you know, we're gonna see if they get it together. But I looked at it and said, these sorry motherfuckers, man. So, but they got a chance. It's happened. I believe in 2010, Spain, I believe, is the only team that lost their first game and went on to win the entire World Cup competition. So
because they vicious with it. Now I
yeah,
have
they
seen the Spain is vicious with it, and it's another
Spain
country I
just
can't.
smacked somebody the other day 7-0. They
Bro,
put
come on,
7 up.
come on, man. You ain't mess with those Spaniards and them in that European football, bro. Like,
Them
come on,
motherfuckers is
man.
cooking.
They sick
Cooking,
with
man.
it. They hit that joke.
Cooking.
Look, I see them do that trick where they kick it and Jonah come over, then they kick the goal. It's like, I'm not doing no shit
Yeah.
like that, dog. Like, look, I just hurt myself looking back like that, trying to do that. I'm not about to go
That's
on the
why he
field
was
and do no
that's
shit.
why he was keeping score in the Turkey Bowl game,
There
because
you
that's
go.
exactly why.
I know my
So
place. I'm a pop now. I know my place.
hey man, I ain't mad at you, bro. Shit, I knew my place too. I ain't gonna stunt out here.
No,
I
my
knew my
place is to
place too.
train. I'm here to train the next generation.
Do better than me. I'm here to motivate.
There you go. There you go.
Hey man. All right, man. Well, The World Cup is still going. They got some games going on tomorrow, and of course Saturday. Throughout, they got games every day, so it's all on who you want to watch. The USA plays Friday at 2 p.m. So if you want to watch them, check them out. I believe they are on Fox, and I believe if you want to, Argentina has Mexico on Saturday at 2 p.m. on FS1. So we'll see what they do.
That's the thing. It's messing up my watching lineup. You know what I mean? Because I like to work and watch my lineup, and it's messing up my lineup. And sometimes I don't want to watch who's on there playing. I want to watch my lineup. Like Skip and Shannon, I ain't get to see Skip and Shannon. I like seeing Skip and Shannon argue. Like we argue over in the four corners of wrestling. You see how I did that plug there? That's like Mick Foley. That's the Mick Foley thing right there. I don't get to see it, man. But it's all good. It's all good.
So we're gonna keep our eyes on it. Next week, G will be back, and we're gonna catch y'all up on the recap. Also, it was another upset too. Japan, they came back and beat Germany. Germany was up 1-0. Japan came back, took it 2-1. So that was a huge. It wasn't as big as the Argentina upset, but it definitely was a huge upset in the World Cup. So shout out to Japan.
I was trying to hold it in. I did not know they play fucking soccer.
Oh man,
damn, bro, I'm sick with it too. You talking about they beat Germany? That mean they sick with it.
Yeah, boy. They caught up with it. That motherfucker will get us canceled, man.
Can't sleep on nobody. No, I'm just saying, like I don't watch soccer, bro.
They nice with it, man. They nice with
it. That's like telling me, like, where is there no water?
Oh man, I don't know.
That's like telling me some places ain't got no water. Got a fucking swim team, bro. Like,
oh boy, Jesus!
And watch them win the World Cup. Watch them win the World Cup.
Who? Japan?
Yep. Watch Japan win the World Cup.
All right, y'all heard it.
Everybody,
y'all heard it first here on the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Marshall said it. Japan World Cup winners. Let's keep an eye on it.
Let's see.
All right, man. Well, let's recap some week 11 football games real quick.
Yes, sir.
The week went kind of quick, so we got kind of like a week and a half to recap. But your Commanders went down to Houston. Wait. Left hand up. Who are we?
The Commanders. That's right. I'm with it now. I'm in. I'm with it. I saw the video. I'm with it. I'm like, you know what? It's catchy as fuck.
Yeah, it is, man.
It is. Hold up. Commanders. I'm with it. Let's go.
So y'all got the win in Houston, man. How did what was your thoughts on the game, and how did you feel about getting that dub down in Houston, man?
They should have did it.
Okay.
So I'm not going to give them too much praise for doing something they should have did.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you go in there and you beat Philly, once again, congratulations. That was a big win.
Oh,
go in there and beat Philly. That made a statement. You gotta beat Houston. No question.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Fact.
It was sloppy. They could have closed out better. The ending, they gotta finish better. Okay. Like I told you last time I was here, that O-line did pick up.
Okay.
But they got a little incentive now. I believe Heineke is buying the O-line some Jordans or something like that.
Yeah, me and G talked about it last show. He getting them Jordans. I mean?
What did Peyton do back in the day to his people? Didn't Peyton used to take his guys out to lunch or dinner or something like that?
He would get them Rolexes and watches, and you got to treat your guys right, man.
You got to treat your guys. You got to make them want to play for you. Yeah. Now those guys got some spunk. Now those guys got to win. And what did I tell you? When you win, everything's okay, right?
Yeah.
And we're winning.
Winning
Nobody's complaining about the stadium. Nobody's complaining about feces falling on people anymore. You know what I mean?
Although Dan Snyder, I think, got another charge.
Yeah. You know what they say about Dan Snyder now? Yeah, let's get Bezos and Jay-Z up in here. Yeah, let's do that. Bump Dan Snyder. We're winning. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders.
Yeah, man, that was a game y'all should have won, but had the potential to mess that
Mhm.
money up. Did you catch any other games that week outside of your Commanders? Um,
Um, you might have to
that
rejog my
coach you.
memory because I'm feeling. Hey, it's Thanksgiving,
It's
baby. I got
Thanksgiving. Yeah, okay, all right,
yeah.
all
So
right.
go ahead and remind me. And I can
What
tell
what
you yes or no.
what you drinking on though? While I look that up though,
Oh man, so we had some Hennessy. I
yeah,
had some Douce. That's why I'm drinking water right now, bro. Like I did get the food in to soak all that up.
got you.
Um, but yeah, after Hennessy and Douce, what else do you need?
Nothing, my man. So you
Right.
got week 4, week 11, you had the Cowboys and Vikings, you had the Raiders and the Broncos, you had your Commanders and Texans, the Ravens and Panthers, the Lions and Giants, Saints and Rams, Patriots and Jets, Eagles and Colts,
The
Browns,
Niners,
the Niners. Yeah, they had Arizona.
Mexico City. I do remember that game because, like I said, with the wrestling, my man
Yeah,
Penta has showed up. Kittle is a big Penta fan. I did pay attention to that game, and golly, did they show out for my man Penta? Golly, yeah, yo, y'all,
that shit, man, was.
they know they had to do them boys like that.
You know what, man? Earlier in this in our podcast in the off season, we had this debate about Kyler Murray, right? Like I
Hmm.
was an avid for Kyler Murray getting paid, and the Cardinals did him wrong for you know telling him he had to study. You know what I'm saying? Putting that in his contract. I even tried to defend him when they was like, "Oh yeah, Kyler Murray, his shit drops off when he when the Call of Duty comes out." This motherfucker is man. Ever since Call of Duty has come out, my man is hurt. My man stats is just kind of looking iffy. I'm
Look, he
just
ain't playing
like,
just Call of Duty. God of War Ragnarok dropped too, so you probably playing that shit also. he,
I'm
he
just
got a
like,
long out on the schedule.
damn, Kyler, like, man, like I tried to take up and speak up in your behalf. Not that you needed it, but like, damn, bruh. And so when I see him and he's got a hamstring injury and he's just like looking mediocre, like running around, and I'm just like, I don't know what else to say about Kyler Murray, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I just hope at some point in time he can, you know, he I don't want to say lives up to his potential, but I hope that he can just, I guess, get his team to you know what I'm saying, get him to a higher level, man, like on a consistent basis. He got him to the playoffs last year. This year they probably won't even make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And it's just bad, man. But that's all I was thinking about when I saw that San Francisco and Arizona game. I don't even think Kyler Murray played. I think he was out with a hamstring injury. So
He was out playing Call of Duty and
yeah,
playing
basically.
Ragnarok in between. Like you gotta want that. Like
Yeah, Colt McCoy was out there playing, man.
right, yeah, Colt
Man.
McCoy, or Washington. And guess what? He's enjoying being out there playing because he wanted to play the whole time when he was with us. So he'll take that. Even if he's losing, guess what? He'll still go out there and play. He doesn't care. He just wants to play. But for
Yeah,
Kyler Murray, like for this to be, I think he set like a bad example as an adult. You know what I mean? We talk a lot about being human, and especially this time of season, being human to human beings and being human to people. He's setting a bad example because he's showing that you can go and get something. Let's say you work hard to get a job, which he worked hard to get into the NFL. Once you get
mm-hmm.
there, oh, you don't have to do anything. Like that's it. That's
Well, I
that's the
mean,
energy I get from him. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. Now I'm not. I may be speculating. I'm speculating a lot, but it's well known he's sitting there playing video games and doesn't want to do the work. Did, put like this: is he following what they asked him to follow once he was caught playing all those video games? Have we
well,
gotten a follow up since then saying, yeah, he's doing everything he needs to do in
well,
order to
I don't
play?
think it's that. I don't think they mind that he plays the video games. I just think they feel like with the money that they're paying him, that he should be a little bit more invested into studying. And we don't know if he what he does or doesn't. I mean, I like video games and stuff like
Yeah,
that
right.
too.
And that's why
But
I say speculating. But at the same time, if you're getting paid millions of dollars, if I'm paying you millions of dollars,
that's the
no offense, you better come and do your fucking job and say fuck them video games. I'm paying you millions of dollars to be my quarterback, which means I'm
Man,
paying you millions of dollars so you can go buy those video games and go buy those systems on your video games that you want to play, along with pay your electric, pay your internet, so you can play those video games. So come and
yeah,
do your
man.
job. Like, I can't go to my job and be like, okay, yeah, y'all hired me, but you know what? I'm gonna come and do this shit in like 2 days when I want to. I'm gonna sit here and finish this Division 2 right quick because this shit is lit. Can't do
Yeah.
that.
Well,
You
you
know what I'm
can't,
saying?
but he's dealing with a hamstring injury right now. So that's what's limiting him from being on the field right
My
now.
eyes hurt. I can't do my
Hey,
job. My eyes hurt.
so, hopefully he gets well and he comes back and
Well wishes.
he sets the world on fire and can give Arizona that playoff push because they are 4-7 right now.
Yeah, I don't have no hope for them. And they used to be in that division back in the day. So as far as I'm concerned, from animosity from back in the day, fuck Arizona. Fuck the Cardinals.
All right, cool. I ain't mad at it, man. Shit. So for me, of course, my team caught my attention because I didn't know who the fuck
The
they
Titans.
were. Yeah, when I saw them, they beat Green Bay on Thursday night, and they were flinging the ball around the field as if they had a top tier offense in the league, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what fucking team is this?
They brought
You
a
know what I'm
clone
saying?
out on you.
Yeah, I said, "Who is this? What team is this?" And will they be here next week in the following week?
We want
But
them back.
yeah, like whoever that team was, like whoever that offensive coordinator was, like he need to be present for the rest of the season going into the playoffs.
Right.
Unfortunately, our offensive coordinator did get busted on the DUI after the game, after he called an amazing grade. Called an amazing game. Don't be talking about my quarterback, Colin. He's great in the regular season. That's greatness in the regular season. It's the playoffs
It's the
where
playoffs
he
that's a
where
problem.
he fucks up. Yeah.
That's the playoffs that matters.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I argue with Titans fans all day on Twitter. They're like, "Oh, but my quarterback has the most winning games since 2009." Like, man, who gives a fuck? Like, that's cool. That's great. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock his numbers because it's hard to win in the NFL, period. But I don't think anybody doubts what Ryan Tannehill can do in the regular season. I think he just has to prove what he can do in the postseason. Like you said, that's where it counts. So shout out to Tennessee. They did their thing. Patrick Mahomes, and I think they played the Chargers, right? Your guy, fantasy football guy, Justin Herbert. I was interested. I kind of like try to watch him as much as I possibly can to see if he's really the hype that they talk about, or if he's really, like just mediocre. But
my head right.
but he's lost two of his top playmakers, so I won't give him too hard of a prop.
It's killing me in fantasy, bro.
I understand. I
Here's the
understand.
thing, though, right? Like, it's like I want to take him out, right?
But for who?
Right? Like I got Dalton, and Dalton's putting up good numbers. Dalton has actually put up better numbers than him over the past week. But guess who they're playing this week? I'm about to tell you who they're playing this week and why I can't take him out. They're playing Arizona. So I got to keep him.
So rude, man.
I got to keep him
in. Yeah, man. You got to keep him in, man.
We're going to see.
Yeah.
But he's like hit and miss, bro. Like his points for me. Oh, my God. Can I share this with you? Am I allowed to disclose this with you?
You're not just disclosing it with me. You disclosing it to the world.
To the world? Okay. I mean, the world can look it up. It's fantasy. I mean, it's fantasy. It's fantasy football. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We started off good. Week 1 and 2, we was up there with 23. We're doing good. Week 3, we dropped down to 12.
But you got to remember, he had a rib injury after that week 1.
This is true.
So he had that rib injury.
He muscled through that. Week 4, we came back with 21. So it was like, nice. Then he dropped down to 14.42. So I blamed that on the rib. Right?
Well, then he also lost Keenan McCardle. Jeez. He lost his top receivers. He lost Mike Williams and he lost Keenan Allen. He lost both of those guys.
Yeah, but don't come and give me 8 points the week after.
Look.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, hey,
But then he bounced back strong the week after that with 20. So it was like as soon as I wanted to bench him,
You can't.
come back and give me some shit. Yes, it was like, oh, that's been my season. That's why I'm 3-8, bro.
Hey man, it's.
They
Hey,
playing
I
my emotions,
understand.
dog. They playing
I
my. I want
understand.
Shantae's team.
Y'all gonna run a joint fantasy football team?
Hey, she's not gonna take me, but I'm gonna do everything in my power to try to get on her squad, bro, because she's
Oh
beasting right
man.
now. Shit.
Damn, shout out Shantae, man, from the Facts
Right.
podcast. Yeah, but
Facts.
man, I was watching the Chiefs and I was watching the Chargers, man, and I was just like, man, let me see what Herbert's gonna do. And he actually looked pretty good. He looked pretty good from what I saw. They needed him to go down the field and score. He went down the field and scored. They just, left a little bit too much time for Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes came down and did Patrick Mahomes shit. You know what I'm saying? I know what it feels like because he did it to my team 2 weeks ago. So, some bitch. But hey,
I think I spoke on that one too, but we ain't gonna go there.
yeah, no need to relive that. But yeah. So I watched that game. I thought it was a pretty dope game, man. So moving forward though, week 12 has started. We watched 3 games. Did you catch any of those games this week? And is there any games that you're looking forward to watching?
So today being Thanksgiving, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw the punishment that Kirk Cousins took last week. I'm a Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins fan, right? I'm a Kirk Cousins fan. But you play with my squad, I'm a fan. And I want to see you do
Even
well.
after they leave.
Certain players. Unless you
Okay.
go to the how to say now, how the youngins say now, unless you go to the ops.
Let's
Right? If you go to the ops, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I mean?
the ops?
But
Who's the ops? Anybody
Cowboys.
in the NFC East?
Yeah, Dallas. Yeah, Gary's team. That's the ops. Yeah. So you go to the ops, I ain't fucking with you. So I said Kirk Kirk mad.
Yeah.
Right? Kirk got punished like they beat Kirk up last week. So see how I say when we talk about it, it starts coming back to me, right? That's that pop syndrome.
Yeah.
That pop syndrome. But
Right.
yeah, they was beating Kirk up, and I believe Kirk went off tonight. I'm not gonna tell the score. Let me just make sure to verify right quick. I got my fantasy up right
Kirk
quick.
Cousins, man. I figured he was gonna go off, but
Collins
Kirk.
mad. I think Collins getting beat up right now. But let me see.
But I figured Kirk and Justin Jefferson was gonna go off. Yeah, Kirk threw three of them things.
For what? Almost 400 yards, right? Almost 400 yards.
Nah, he had 300. Well, it was 299.
There you go.
299 for 3 TDs.
How many he have last week? Like 50, right?
Right. My man didn't throw a touchdown. My man.
There you go.
Yeah.
He saw more dirt and grass than but they beat him up. Yeah. I said Kirk will be mad today. Kirk came out there, lit him up. I also checked out Gary's team. Anyway.
Yeah, they was roll. Today when they played
Giants,
the Giants,
them damn New York Giants can't come through for a motherfucker for shit, man. I swear, man. Every time you ask, they got one damn job.
Yeah,
one damn job, and y'all couldn't even do that joint, man.
Let me explain to you my displeasure when I was watching that game, right? So it was like 14-13, I believe. I think it was the score.
Giants was up, right?
No, the Giants were losing by 1.
The Giants were losing, that's right.
They was losing by 1. And they went for it on like 4th and 2. And they were like on Dallas's. They weren't. Basically, they shouldn't have went for it. They were basically, right. and they went for it. They threw the pass. Daniel Jones threw it behind Saquon. He dropped the ball. Dallas got the ball like on their own in New York. They got the ball in New York territory. I think it was on the New York Giants 40-yard line. And I'm like, why did you go for the 4th down when it's so early in the game? And what did Dallas do? Dallas came down the field. They scored a touchdown, and it was 21-13. And ever since that play, like the Giants could never bounce back. They could never get past, you know what I'm saying? They could never get past it. And they ended up losing. That to me was the deciding factor on why them Bama's lost. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, y'all had it. You know what I'm saying? But when you do dumb shit like that, and I know that's the trend in the NFL right now. Me and G spoke about it last week as well. Like these coaches and coordinators, They just want to say, hey, it's 4th and 2. Let's go for it. Yeah, it's okay. We're on our own 20-yard line. It doesn't matter. It's only the first quarter, and they go for it and they don't get it. And that shit changes the whole spectrum of the game. So to me, that's what pissed me off about that game. So, but yeah,
You know what?
continue that.
Yeah, exactly. Continue. Keep that same bullshit ass energy for the next 3 weeks, okay? Because y'all gotta come see my Commanders next week.
Ooh.
Commanders, Commanders, Commanders.
Oh
We
boy.
go on our bye, and we got to see the Giants again. Commanders, Commanders, Commanders. So we need to get that. Keep that same bullshit ass, because that defense with the Commanders, hey, we licking out. We
Yum
licking
yum.
our chops, baby. Chase Young's coming back.
That's
Hey,
true.
we ready.
That's that
We
Thanksgiving
ready.
face right there that he eat
We
right there. That's
ready.
that Thanksgiving face.
We ready. First we get look. First is the wild card. After we okay, we in the we in the hunt talks now, right?
Yeah.
Then we're gonna be
Yeah.
in the wild card talk, right?
Yeah. One game at a time, baby. One game at a time.
Exactly. Hey,
One
see,
game.
that's why we
Slow
here, baby.
down.
That's why we here, baby. Ain't even gotta say no more.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Now let me ask you this.
Mhm.
While you take a sip of your water, y'all got the Falcons. What y'all gonna do?
Oh, we're gonna win. We're gonna win because of our defense and because of Heineke. And it may not be because of his arm. It's gonna be because of that energy that boy brings. It's like I've been telling you. What did I tell the first time I came on the show? What did I tell you when y'all was like, "Oh, give Carson a chance"? You don't believe in Carson? Give Carson a chance. And I said, what I say? I said, fuck Carson, fuck Russell. I said, fuck all the
You
motherfuckers,
did.
right?
You
And all
did.
the
You went
mother
on a
fuck the
yeah.
QB rant, right? And
Yeah,
I
you went on a
stand to
rant.
that today. Where's Russell?
Hey, doing knee highs.
Where's Carson?
On
On the
IR.
bench.
Man, but
On the bench. He's hit. Don't say that, oh, he ain't healthy yet. That
nah, I really thought that he would, again, in my perspective, he wasn't bad in Indy. I think he was part of the scapegoat in Indy because they lost to Jacksonville and they couldn't get in the playoffs. And they were just like, this goddamn Carson Wentz is just he had a bad game, but I thought he would be better with y'all. And I don't know if it's because he's trying too much or it's because Heineke's got his pieces back. I don't, when I say pieces, y'all are healthy now. Y'all got all the receivers back. You got Brian Robinson back. Y'all pretty healthy on the offensive line. So I'm just like, man, but Tyler Heineke comes with I'm sorry. I fucked this up last week. Is it Taylor? Tyler? I did this last week. Taylor, yeah. But he comes with a different energy. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, he bought the offensive lineman Jordans and shit like that, man. So I'm with just go with him the rest of the season. And if something happens to him, go with the rookie Sam Howell. But y'all got Samuel back, y'all got Johan Dotson back, Logan Thomas, y'all got those three back, which is huge pieces. So, I don't think Carson wants to be a starting quarterback anymore in the NFL after this tenure with y'all. So
It's the vibe, bro. It's energy, chemistry. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
let's think about it. And I know we're probably veering, but when they got Carson, the team didn't want Carson. The players did. The players was behind Heineke from last season.
yeah,
You know what I mean? When Chase Young was big on Heineke. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it was
I
like,
remember that.
yeah, the whole Heineke. That's when we got the Heineke.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We talked about getting Wentz, it was like, you felt the
yeah.
deflate come down. And then when
That's because
Heineke went back in, guess what? It was like Rocky Balboa came back out again. Boy, and
yeah, we go. All
we're
right.
winning games. Like I said, look,
That's all that
everything is
matters
fine when you're winning.
when you're winning. All right. So you said y'all gonna win on Sunday. You got a score for me?
No score,
Just
just to
y'all
win.
gonna win.
I don't
Okay.
care if we win by half a point, a full point.
That
We're
Henny
gonna
kick it in,
win.
boy. I don't care how we win, as long as we win.
This is my Orange Cassidy. Whatever.
All right, cool, man.
Raise up that wrestling mojo over here.
I ain't mad at you at all, man. Now, outside of your Commanders, is there anybody else you be trying to keep an eye on during
uh,
the week 12?
I mean, I
Got the
watch, like I'll sit back and I watch the Thursday night games. So if they're on my screen, like I said, I like watching Patrick Mahomes. Like I told you before,
yeah, that
that guy's
motherfucker.
fire. And
Fuck him.
hey,
Yeah,
I
he's true.
know,
But that's
I
true
know.
though. Nobody in the AFC likes Patrick Mahomes because he's so
Yeah,
damn good.
but
So
it's so much fun to watch him and Lamar. I
yeah.
love watching Lamar Jackson. And oh, that's another thing. Shout out to the Ravens because it's always a good week when both DMV teams win. You know what I mean? Ah, it's so
Yeah.
great.
I'm
So
rooting for Lamar too, man. I'm rooting for
yeah.
Lamar. I'm
Pay him.
yeah.
Cut the check.
BTC, baby,
Please.
cut the check. But I'm definitely rooting for Lamar, man. Not too many people bet on themselves, especially in this league that he's in. So I'm definitely rooting for him.
Listen. Wesley Snipes said it best in Passenger 57. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. There you
If you ain't
have
never
it.
seen Passenger 57, go watch Pat. I'm showing my age. I'm showing my
Yeah,
age.
it's all
Go
right.
watch Passenger
When you
57.
said the Cardinals was in the Commanders division back in the day, you was kind of showing it too. But I was letting you say your shit though. You know what I'm
My
saying? I was letting you
man.
say your
That's why I
shit
love you,
though.
bro. That's why I love you,
It's
bro.
all good, man. I'm here. It's Thanksgiving, baby. So
Lieutenant, who are we? The command.
it's so fucking catchy, man. I hate that shit. And it's always on my Twitter timeline. I fucking hate it, man. But yeah, man, it's a sensitive week for me this week, man. We got the Bengals, a team that knocked us
Raven
out of the
fan.
playoffs last
Raven.
year.
That's old
So
Joe, right?
yeah, but
Old
it's different
Joe.
though, man. Like it's different, man. It's the regular season. That was the playoffs. That was home field advantage. Like it's a different vibe, but it's the same team. So we're gonna see how we do come out, man. If we get that same team we got Thursday night, hey, that might bring
Hey,
that offense. If that coordinator got to be intoxicated, hey, give him a shot or two and let him play call and Tannehill fling that motherfucker
look,
around as much as he can.
look, bring out the good
So
shit. Bring out the Duce.
yeah,
Don't bring out that moonshine. Keep that
yeah.
moonshine away from him. Bring out that
Let
Duce.
him, man. He was out that motherfucker dealing. I said, oh, okay.
How
But we
fast was he
got
going when he got pulled? What they clock him at?
they said he got up to at least like 100, over 100 at times in
Hey,
Green
he was.
Bay
Hey,
at
Undertaker
three,
used to have
four
a
in the
theme
morning.
song. Undertaker used to have a theme song. He was probably playing it. It was called
Yeah.
"It Rolling, 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 Roll, Keep Rolling, Rolling."
My man was feeling good. He knew he was like, man, we won. I did my shit out there. They can't say shit to me. I'm about to get So
Don't you know hip hop and rock music make you drive fast and make you drive better? Boy, he probably thought he was in. They just won the game too. Oh, my man was litty. He
oh
was
yeah, he
on
was
one.
lit. That's what I'm saying. Like he
He went
called
from
a
the
really
field
good
call.
game.
Yeah,
He
he went from the
called a
football
good
field to the
game.
NASCAR.
I feel like that was his best game that I've ever seen him call as
For
a
real?
Titans offensive coordinator. Yeah, like I felt like that was the best game that he's ever called.
Oh, damn. Don't
So
say that. Don't say
nah,
that.
I'm sure.
Because
I'm
now he
very
about to
hard.
be getting bottles delivered to the house. He's gonna
Be
be,
safe
hey,
with it.
coach, coach, we
Just
got you. We got you with the lift, though, coach. We got you with the lift.
that's all I ask for, man. Just be safe with it, man. Just be safe with it, man. But yeah, it's not really too many games in week 12 that I'm really looking for. It's kind of a shitty schedule, a lot of mediocre teams. So that's probably the best game. All the other games were Thursday for the most part. That we spoke about. Dallas and the Giants, Minnesota and New England
So disappointed.
and Buffalo. Buffalo. That shit was kind of wild too. So
Oh yeah, because
we was at the Turkey Bowl though. We was putting up stats at the Turkey Bowl though, so we didn't
right,
get a chance
right.
to really watch all that. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
But
I looked and hold on because what you call it went off. I had looked at my fantasy and Josh Allen, Colin, you sum him up. Lord have mercy.
Hey, I got Josh Allen in another league, so I got to check
Dog.
that.
You check. Look at Josh Allen. Your
Yeah,
boy went off
he
today.
was due because he had like some he had some mediocre games. Yeah, left hand up. Yeah, exactly. Because
He
Josh
ain't no
Allen,
commander.
yeah, Josh Allen
But
was playing like
hey,
some shit the last couple of weeks. So to
Lord have mercy.
see him finally get back to his, his 1-2 thing, man. It's good to hear and see, man. So, but
I'm
yeah,
so
man. It's
you good job, Colin. Good job
yeah.
on this one. Goodness gracious, I was so mad. I'm praying that I can get numbers.
Hey, man.
We're playing the Cardinals. It could happen. They're
Yeah.
playing the Cardinals. It could happen. They suck.
Uh,
It could happen.
yeah.
They're, as we say, they're trash. So it
Trash.
could happen.
Shout out Bubba Dub. Yeah, man.
Trash.
Let me ask you this, man. We spoke about Maryland betting, but I think you said you don't bet. So I'm assuming you didn't
Okay.
take advantage of the
So that
Maryland going.
is different. That's different.
Oh, so you did it. So
Well, yeah, I did. But mine hasn't came through yet because I'm on Prize Picks. So Prize
okay.
Picks, cut the check and bring your ass back to Maryland. Hurry up now, we need you.
Right,
Yeah, because I
right.
was with them before and then they stopped. But that I'm cool with. I just gotta learn because I'm used to the over under.
Yeah,
If they're
yeah.
going to get over this amount of points and that amount of points. So I've been pissed a couple of times because I might lose because the 0.5. That's what I
It's
don't
the
mind
worst.
if it's like 5 points or 6
It's the
points.
worst. The
When I lose because
point
of a
five.
0.5,
The
right, that
fucking
pisses me off.
shitties.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
I've got stories. Yeah. I've
yeah.
got
So, but
stories.
welcome back. Thank you for bringing it back to Maryland. Hey,
Yeah.
I know a lot of my boys is like,
Yeah.
oh, it's lit. Let's get. I think G Money was one of the first one that was like, hey, let's get it crack.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot
we
of
might
broke motherfuckers in Maryland walking around soon.
we
It's gonna
might
be a
have to
lot of
get
you
G
broke.
Money in rehab. I think he got a problem because I think he beat the presses out before that joke. And my
Hey.
man was on it. It was like an article came out 1 minute ago. Oh, it's legal. Hey y'all, we back.
Yeah.
And I
That's
love it.
hey man. If y'all don't know, Maryland just went live with the mobile online betting. So that's what we're talking about. So a lot of us here in Maryland are excited that we don't have to go into DC
Into
to place
DC.
our bets or go to the MGM or go to Live or any of those casinos to place our bets. So it is a beautiful day for us, and a crazy sports week has happened so far since the betting mobile has begun. Now I'm gonna go to another topic real quick. Just real quick, man, because Ben Simmons went back to Philadelphia, and I don't know if you watched it, but it was like he went back to Philadelphia. It was anticipated because he got traded last year. He had mental health issues and things of that nature. So this was his first time back in Philadelphia since he was traded. He went back to Philadelphia. He had a double double. He played pretty good. The Bulls were. I felt that they went a little light on Ben Simmons, man. They didn't boo him as much, or no, I take that back. They didn't boo as hard, or they didn't do too much. They booed him every time he touched the ball, but he, after the game, he was signing autographs and doing shit like that, man. So, um, the crazy thing about it was, and since we're talking about betting, the 76ers didn't have three of their star players, and they ended up beating Brooklyn, who had everybody playing. So Vegas won a lot of money because a lot of motherfuckers probably betted on Brooklyn to win because Philly didn't have nobody playing. So, I don't know if you got a chance to watch it, but if you haven't, take a look, just catch the highlights and see when he went back to Philly. It was a little soft. They went a little soft on Ben Simmons, man. I was a little
Man.
disappointed.
Okay,
So
so Brooklyn's one of my teams. So, you know, that's sad that they lost. I was a Philly fan back in the day. I'm about to show my age again. My man AI, always big
oh
AI
yeah,
fan.
man.
That
You
was
ain't
my
showing your
dude.
age on
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
That's
Big
legend
AI
right
fan.
there, man.
Right,
That's
right. You know what I'm
legend.
saying? Look, that's when me and my beef with Kobe began. Rest in peace to Kobe. You know what I mean? Because that's the year the Sixers supposed to win the championship, and I blame Kobe and the Lakers for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I
Yeah.
fuck with him. So talking about booing. So this is what I got to bring my wrestling stuff in. Okay. Fuck boo. Oh well. Eat that shit. Eat that shit. We just had a pay per view where the whole crowd was chanting "fuck CM Punk."
That's gangster. I love it.
You know what I'm saying? And
I love it.
if he getting sad because he getting booed, man, eat that shit.
Nah,
You're an athlete. That's just no. I'm
he
just
wasn't
saying, like,
sad. Yeah. He was.
you know,
That's what I'm
but
saying. Like
yeah, just
I was expecting chants like what you just mentioned happened
fuck
in
CM
wrestling.
Punk.
Like I thought
Nah,
he
nah.
was gonna get something like that. Man, them Philly fans is ruthless, man. So I thought they was gonna give
But
him
he
the
didn't do nothing
blues.
wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong to Philly, like you know what I'm saying. Like and like you said, he has had mental issues. So there are people that's sympathetic to that. Because guess what? Everybody in fucking Philly is crazy, so they can relate. Like you know what I mean? Like, come on, Eagle fans. We done had that conversation about Eagle fans and,
Yeah,
and Washington fans. They don't fuck with us, so I know how crazy they can get. You know what I mean? So for one of their own, they're
yeah.
going to be sympathetic for it. You know what I mean? So a little boo, they're mad because he's playing for Brooklyn. That's all it is. You know what I mean?
Man, it was so crazy because
Some of the
Ben
fans
Simmons.
need to grow the fuck up. That's what I say
Yeah.
to them fans. They need to grow the fuck up. And same thing with the hey, fuck you, but what fuck you.
He was so confident. Ben Simmons was so confident that he shushed the crowd.
That's what you do.
Hey,
And that's what
so
you do.
that shit was. I thought that shit was pretty
I
amazing.
love when players use that energy that the crowd gives them
Yeah.
to hype themselves up. I love that shit. That gets
Well,
me. Yeah, it gets me up. I'm like, yeah, do that shit. Because if I was an athlete, oh, that would give. I
that's your
would
shit,
love. What? Let me go on a home away game and the whole arena's booing. Hey,
and you do your shit.
nigga, let's shut these motherfuckers up, bro.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, like my man said, on the NFL game this past week. Hey, with Dallas game, Dallas when they played Minnesota. Hey, let's send them home early.
Let's send them packing.
You know what I'm saying? At halftime, I'm trying to see
Night night.
motherfuckers headed towards the exit. As soon as I
Yeah.
hit the floor, y'all want to boo like that? Yeah, let's send them home at halftime.
Yeah.
Like I love stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Well, you'll probably love this next story too, right here. It just made me remember. I don't know if you've seen it. I seen it on social media where Giannis and his brother got into it with one of the guys from the 76ers, Montrezl Harrell. He was shooting free throws, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like Montrezl Harrell. They tried like to block the rim, so they got a ladder to try to block the rim and try to stop Giannis from shooting. Giannis knocked the ladder over, shot the free throws and some more
Yeah.
stuff, and then Montrezl Harrell grabbed the ball and was like, "Nah, see you later, man. Not on our court, man." I love shit like that, man. Like it just
Mm-hmm.
makes the next time they play, like it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Because
that's a C4
Montrezl
rivalry.
Harrell, he exchanged fighting words with Giannis's brother. So I can't wait for them to play again, bruh. Like I love that shit, man. It's it's
Mm-hmm.
it's fucking great, man.
That's how you get a rivalry.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Something simple like that. Because think about it. There are so many rivalries that start and we might not even know how they started. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
yeah,
this is the greatest rivalry that dates back 65 years. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
They
Like,
love
okay,
saying
well,
that
how did
shit.
it? Yeah, like, okay, well, how did it start?
Yeah.
They can't even tell us how the fucking started because they don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Like, did somebody steal somebody's wife? Did somebody not bring a potato salad? You know what I mean?
Hey, there you go.
Who
It
messed up the
wasn't
burgers?
it wasn't seasoned. Or hey,
You know what
somebody brought some stuffings.
I mean? And no cranberry sauce.
Exactly.
Or they
So
mix cranberry sauce in the stuffing.
in
Oh,
the
you're not fucking.
stuffings. Yeah. Just keep the whole fucking plate.
Right.
Um,
Hey, you're not
but
invited back next year. Oh shit, well, I've
yeah,
restarted.
there you go, man. But it's crazy. It's great for sports, man.
Hmm.
We fucking love it, bro. Like it's great, man. But shit, man. I don't really got too much, man. I think we covered everything, bro. One last thing. Let's go blue. Let's go Michigan. They got Ohio State this week in the
They got
horseshoe. You know what I'm saying? Whoever loses this game probably won't have a chance to compete for the national championship. Tennessee, they got smacked last week. They were at the 5th spot.
The Volunteers.
The Volunteers, they got smoked, man, smoking on that Volunteer pack. South
Oh,
Carolina, they was smoking on that Volunteer pack, man.
there you go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Make it all right.
Yeah, they was smoking on that Volunteer pack, man. I hated to see though the quarterback Hendon Hooker, man. He was having a hell of a year, man. He tore his ACL in that game, so I want to send the well wishes to Hendon Hooker. You know, hope he gets well. I'm pretty sure he'll probably try to get into the draft. Hope that doesn't fuck up his draft, status if he declares. But shout out to him. And shout out to, like I said, let's go blue, man. Let's get it popping, man. Let's go.
Michigan fan, fuck the Buckeyes. Go Michigan.
Yeah, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
I come up to them, y'all. Hey,
yeah.
He's officially a Four Corners boy. I done turned him. It's the end of the show. He's like, yeah, fuck that motherfucker.
Man.
Look at that shit. He was all wholesome. Hey, y'all seen it? Go back to the beginning and say, "Was welcome."
Yeah, I was on chill mode. When you say them,
he's like, man, fuck them.
When you say them, yeah. So
all bets are off.
Yeah, man. So
I love
definitely,
it.
man. So shout out to my boys, Michigan. Shout out to Jackson State as well, man. Them boys went undefeated, 11-0. Shout out Coach Prime and them boys out there, Jackson State, doing their thing, man. Definitely congratulate them, man. And yeah, man. That's all I got. If you got anything, more than welcome to throw it out there. You know what I'm saying?
So I spoke on it last time, right? What did I say, right? So we keep on bringing the wrestling and sports word, and I love it, right? But I spoke on the Paul brothers. You remember that, right?
Yeah, y'all had a very interesting conversation about that too.
I'm not going to bring that conversation. It is, John. But all I'm going to say is that man showed his ass at that pay-per-view. He showed his ass, like, hands down. He said he was going to give people respect. He got my respect.
All right.
You go in there with the tribal chief and you hold your own like that, even though he tore his meniscus, MCL, and ACL.
Ooh, I seen some of the pictures from that joint too. That shit was live.
He did his thing, bro. So shout out to Logan Paul. I told you, them brothers, don't sleep on them boys.
Yeah, man. They're making a name for
whenever
themselves.
Somebody tell you can't do something, for some people, it lights a fuel. I'm one of those people. If you tell me I can't do something, you could ask anybody that I know. If I said I was going to do something, I was going to do it. Might took me a little bit to did it, but I'm going to do it. That's what I see with them boys. If you tell them they can't do something, they going to prove you wrong, and they going to make $1 million or try to make $1 million while doing it.
Hey, you ain't lying.
And go Davis, because we got Gervonta Davis coming up, the real boxer. That's my man.
Hey,
that's the fight. Paul against Gervonta Davis. I bet Gervonta Davis will knock his ass out, and that's all I'm gonna say on the Paul brothers right there. Yeah, he want to fight somebody. Davis. Stop fighting all these old, retired UFC motherfuckers. You want to prove you a real fighter? Fight Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, he got Ryan. What's his name? Ryan Garcia coming up too,
and he gonna whoop him. Yeah, I'm a Gervonta Davis fan. That's my boy right there. I like Davis.
Cool.
And the Charlo brothers. I'm ready to see the Charlo brothers fight again.
I like them. Yeah, me too. I fuck
both of them. Both of them nice.
Yeah.
We are talking boxing, baby.
I know. I gotta see when they fights come up, man. I know they've been having some issues with the contracts, and they've been moving fights around. So I've been trying to keep up with it so that we can speak on it on this joint. And when we do, we'll make sure we got you in here, man.
Bring me back, baby.
So you can talk your shit, man.
I would love to be here for that. They fight in December, so let's drop that gem right there.
Well, shit, man. Hey, tell them where they can find you, what podcast you were part of, and your social media. Go ahead, give them all that.
Oh, okay. Hey, look, catch me. Like I say, Twitter, Mr. Soul. Hit me up on Instagram, Soulman Simmons, Marshall Simmons on Facebook. Catch me on In the Four Corners of Wrestling with my boys Quavo, Jay, Will, and Mel. Hey, we dropping it. We dropping elbows. We get busy, as I like to Faye over there. So come and check us out.
Cool, man. And y'all know y'all can tune in and find us on Spotify, the Man Cave Sports Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Like, subscribe, click them notifications. Once again, follow us on social media at 613 Faye on Twitter, 613 Faye DMV on IG, 613 Faye on Facebook, man. I'm Jae Jones on Twitter, Facebook, IG, and TikTok. And like I said, drop a comment. Let us know, what y'all want to hear. Give us 5 stars, And yeah, that's it, man. Hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Be safe out there for Black Friday.
Yes.
All that good stuff, man. Kiss and love you, hug and love you. Damn, I fucked that up.
So
Kiss
eat
and
good,
hug your loved ones. Yeah.
drink better, smoke great. If you do all that, I don't indulge in none of that. But if you do, hey, smoke the finest chiba that you can find, the finest mistletoe. It's the holiday season. Love each other. Hey, happy holidays, everybody, from In the Four Corners of Wrestling. And I'm sorry, Jay, I just want to put that out there. It's all about love.
Man, you
Bless
good.
you.
Hey, close it out, man. You a host too, man. Close it out too, man. Close it out, man. Close it out. We're gonna close it out on that note, man. Y'all take it easy, and we definitely see you next week. Hey, G, we be waiting for them fantasy tips, man. We gonna talk that fantasy football shit when you come back and talk about them records, man. So shout out to G. He be back next week, man. But until then, we see y'all next week. Shut the door on their ass. We out.
And them Cowboys.